And we're underway again.
Corinthians really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, well played. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Messi. Vieira. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pirlo. And it's Messi. And the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Neymar very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Let's make sure that's not getting through. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. He's having a go! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Maldini. And here's Hullet. Neymar. Oh, great hit! And the ball's come loose here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Thuram cuts it out. Deco. And it's Pirlo.
La asistencia a este partido.
And here's Neymar.
97.559 espectadores.
Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal. Oh, they can break here. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And it's Neymar. Decent progress down the left. Pirlo. Neymar. And he's gone backward here. Nice sequence of passes. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Corinthians find a position of real strength now. Saka. And it's hoisted clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Sneijder. Bellingham. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, sweet feet. Corinthians perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yamal. Might be danger here. And that has been cleared. And they've got a throw. Maradona. Vieira. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. And here's Mbappe. And he's had a hit! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van Basten.
Corinthians have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mbappe. Corinthians are coasting towards victory. And here's Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. Adams gets good distance on it. Neymar. In with the challenge. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that it's Van Basten! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Decent hit! Oh, horrible miscue. And it's Eto'o. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great ball if he can get there. He's one-on-one. He's had a shot. They've done it. They're back within reach.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So that's it. It is all over. Corinthians are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Cleared without complication. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hullet. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's going to go a long way. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi, that is good alertness. That's a little off target. And it's Deco. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure...
Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Deco. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Corinthians are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's lost his man here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Messi. And here's Hullet. And he's straight offside. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's there to belt it away. Deco. Messi carries the ball down the right. And it's Maradona. Nesta gets it away. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Hullet. Pirlo. That's tidy. That is good strength. And claimed it back swiftly. And he has been fouled there. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Deco. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Maradona. Conte. Played back in. Vieira. Deco.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's Vieira. And it's Pirlo. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Corinthians certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Passes short and sharp. Interesting ball. Keeper's ball. Pull it. Thuram. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kimmich. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! Thuram can get it clear.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Here's Vieira. Messi. Deco. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's and the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Corinthians really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yamal. That is a great pick out. Maradona. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Deco. That's a sharp pass. And it's Rijkaard. That's Thuram. Rijkaard. And it's Vieira. And here's Hullet. That is great defending, so alert. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Pirlo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's picked out the run. Decent hit! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Kimmich. Messi. It's Pirlo. Messi. And here's Hullet. And it's Pirlo. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 12.
Maldini.
Serán sustituidos por
Oh, sweet
el dorsal
feet.
7, Neymar. El dorsal
Corinthians
11.
perhaps
Se va a llevar a cabo
contemplating
un
their
cambio
next
de
change here.
jugadores.
Schneider.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And here's Van Basten. Yamal. And they can counter here. Pass is just off target. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Kimmich. That is Conte. Now Costa Curta. Yamal. Out of play for a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Neymar. Tries to dink it in. Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. Yamal finds himself offside. Foden.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's Maradona! Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Ah, he's given it away. He's through Maradona! And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here.
Corinthians really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Now it's Neymar. He's cut it out. And here's it's Van Basten! And somehow he kept it out. It's their second corner of the game. Yamal. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nesta calmly anticipates. Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Van Basten! And that is doing no harm at all. Deftly done. Maradona. That's very neat. Schneider. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neymar. And it's Messi. Pirlo. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Hullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Kaka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a quick one. And here's Deco. Pirlo.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't.
Chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively.
It's a mighty effort! He scored! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Lam. Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Nesta. Lam. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. 30 minutes gone. Vinicius Junior proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Cruyff. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Messi. Hullet. Deco. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Neymar, Vinicius Junior, Vieira, and it's Cruyff. It's Pirlo, and it's Deco. Hullet, and through to the goalkeeper. So what can they make of this? Wan-Bissaka. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Eto'o might just make this. Oh, red, nice interception. Pirlo, Cruyff. Here's Deco. That's a lovely, neat pass. Back into the middle. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Wan-Bissaka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, super! And Hullet! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Corinthians still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And here's Hullet. Cruyff. Big chance! They've scored! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kaká with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Maldini. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Vieira. Vinicius Junior. He could be in here. Looking for the run. There's the hit! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid go into the lead.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's heaved it away. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's not going to reach. Schneider.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Thuram. Maldini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Neymar. He's through here. And he was quick to react.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He won't be happy with that one. Eto'o driving forwards. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Corinthians are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do...
Eto'o! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Neymar. Now the finish! Van Basten is flagged offside.
Corinthians have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Schneider. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bellingham. And here's Van Basten. Kaka.
Habrá 3 minutos
For
de
Messi.
descuento.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the flag has stayed down. Eto. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bellingham. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Van Basten. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
There's the shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the history of this fixture tells... And the shot! Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he put it away? Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And here's Hullet, shapes to shoot! It's there! 2-0, and in next to no time.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better.
Oh, hang on, there's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Corinthians find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum.
Can he finish? So just a few minutes in and already a lead that looks unassailable. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Haaland. And De Bruyne! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Palmeiras with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fiddles it through. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he cuts out the supply. Haaland. Pirlo. Haaland. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vieira. And it's Hullet. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. That has not gone well.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And they've got rid. But it's Eto'o. And here's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zico. Now it's Messi.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, nice touch. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Beckham. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Eto'o. He's found the way through. And here's Hullet.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot at goal! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Opts to play it back. And here's Eto'o. Chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deco. He's had a shot! Eto'o gets flagged offside. And that's been won straight back. Deco. Good spot, he's seen the run. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pull it. Deco. Deco. Deco! In he goes again! Good effort first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Vieira.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Great ball if he can get there. And that has been clubbed away. Maldini wins the duel this time. And here's Hullet. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Hullet. Now it's Messi. No way through. Thuram. Rijkaard. And it's Vieira. And it's Hullet. Now it's Deco. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Mbappe. Zico. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was alert to it. And that has been cleared. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Have to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
And the action is back on the way.
Será sustituido por...
Corinthians are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think...
Hits one! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Messi. And that was very necessary. Joao Felix.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. It's a good run down the right. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Eto'o. Vieira.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work's...
Great hit! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Pedri, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Schneider.
Oh, really well played.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's Pirlo. And here's Eto'o. That has not gone well. No way through, so back it shapes to shoot! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead!
Messi very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Thuram. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Corinthians are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. That's a good run he's making there. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Maldini can get it clear. Schneider. Oh, this is a great position. Could be danger here. Deco. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Maldini. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Hullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar tries looking up for options on the left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for options for movement. And he's onside. And he's running through. And Deco! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Vieira makes the interception. Pirlo. And it's Deco. Messi in acres of space out wide. Now it's Pirlo. Endrick proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Hullet finds himself offside. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Endrick. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Neymar. Oh, what a real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Eto'o. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Interesting ball. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Pirlo. He's had it taken off him, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Corinthians leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Corinthians definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Thuram. Eto'o is herring after that one. Schneider does really well to win the ball there. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Bastoni goes on a charge down the left. And that's another good win of the ball. Vieira. Thuram. Can he spark a counter here? Pirlo. Deco. Well, that looks a decent ball. Eto'o! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. And he's picked out the run. Plenty to aim. It's Eto'o! It's loose. It's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Corinthians are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game.
Oh, shooting chance! Pedri.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, they've got it again. Endrick with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 18. Substituição, público presente na partida de hoje.
And it's Messi.
81.007
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turan. And here's Van Basten. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Neymar. Veron. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's the chance to counter. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Veron. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the shot could be on here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And here's Veron. Van Basten.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There's the hit! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control. Schneider, and he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Maldini, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's a throw-in. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Neymar. Veron. And here's Van Basten. He's got the shot away! David Villa could move up a gear here. Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Messi. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Schneider. Aims beyond the defence. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Corinthians have themselves a chance from the spot. Szczesny, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Corinthians really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those. It's Eto'o! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Played out to the left flank, played back in. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And Torres! Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's quickly taken. Hullet. Deco. Schneider. Belletti. Schneider. And it's Vieira. Eto'o. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Maldini.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
And it's Maldini. Conte. Torres. Casillas is there to take.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Corinthians are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Maldini. And back to the goalkeeper.
Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking. So what can they conjure from this one? And it's hit the woodwork and out! Decent enough try. Thuram. Now it's Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, important interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nesta. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. To Maldini.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Thuram.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Conte. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Belletti. And Adams. Donnarumma. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o finds himself offside. Deco. And it's Eto'o. It's run loose here. He's had it taken off him. Messi, great hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Eto'o, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Agradecemos a colaboração. Substituição.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Deco. Oh, there's a probing ball.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those...
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Belletti, and the flag has stayed down. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that is a good... And the shot! Goal! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
The most accurate pass. Belletti. Corinthians finding their passes. Belletti.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi. Schneider. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 9, camisa 11, camisa 14, camisa 19.
Schneider goes short. Looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
camisa 15, Neymar, camisa 20.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bellingham. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Baron. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. Nicely intercepted. Ooh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rodri. Adams. Wan-Bissaka. The pass has gone astray. Schneider. And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cruyff might just make this. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi is fouled. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And here's Bellingham. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Schneider concedes a free kick for that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham. Mbappe. Conte. Cruyff. Now it's Van Basten. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Van Basten. Schneider. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bastoni. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Very nicely done. Opts to play. He's got the shot away!
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, well played. Now the finish! Nice control. Now, can he find a finish?
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.